Hey guys, it's Sukrit from STEMcoder, and today we're going to be talking about the order of operations, part 2. So in the order of operations, part 1, we talked about multiplication and division and addition and subtraction. To review, when you have an arithmetic statement, you must first do the multiplication and division, left to right, and then the addition and subtraction, left to right. Today we're going to be bringing in a new symbol called the parentheses. So you can see I have an arithmetic statement over here, 2 times, then inside the parentheses, 6 plus 1. You must first evaluate everything inside the parentheses first. After you've evaluated everything inside the parentheses, you can then move on to multiplication and division, and finally addition and subtraction. So to go over, parentheses first, M and D second, A and S third. Let's evaluate this statement. So I have 2 times 6 plus 1. So you must first evaluate everything inside the parentheses. So what is 6 plus 1? 7. So now when you have only one number inside the parentheses, you can basically just erase the parentheses. So I have 2 times 7, which we all know is 14. Let's move on to a more complicated problem. If I have 3 plus, in parentheses, 2 times 2 divided by 7. Let's do this. We must first do the stuff inside the parentheses. What is that? It's 2 times 2. 4 divided by 7. Or excuse me, let me change this from 7 to 2. It makes everything much easier. Changes to 4. It makes things much easier. So see, 3 plus in parentheses, 2 times 2 divided by 4. We do the stuff inside the parentheses. You can remove these parentheses now because there's only one number inside them. Now we must do the multiplication and division. So we have 4 divided by 4. What is 4 divided by 4? Which is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. Let's do another problem. Three times in parentheses 1 plus 2 times in parentheses 4 plus 1. So as I said, you have to evaluate everything left to right. So let's evaluate the leftmost parentheses first. So 3 times, what is 1 plus 2? So we'll evaluate the leftmost parentheses first. 1 plus 2 is 3. And since there's only one number inside, we can take out the parentheses. Now we have to evaluate the parentheses over here. 4 plus 1 is 5. Once again, we can take out the parentheses because there's only one number. Now look, 3. Now we have to move on to the multiplication and division. So what's the leftmost statement involving multiplication and division? It's 3 times 3. So that becomes 9 plus 2 times 5. Now we have to evaluate 2 times 5. 9 plus 10. And finally we do the addition, which is 19. Let's do one last example. So you have 3 times in parentheses 4 plus 2 plus 6 divided by in parentheses 1 plus 2. We have to do the leftmost parentheses first, this one. 3 times, what is 4 plus 2? 8 plus 6 divided by, these parentheses can go away, only one number inside. Now we have to do the remaining parentheses. What is that? 1 plus 2? 3. Take this away because only one number inside. Now we do multiplication and division left to right. So multiplication and division, as I said, are treated as the same things. So what is 3 times 8? 24 plus 6 divided by 3. Now we do the one on the right. 24 plus, what is 6 divided by 3? 2. And finally 24 plus 2 is 26. Yes guys, so I hope this video was helpful. Feel free to do the practice problems we have up on our website. Order of operations takes a lot of practice to get right. Once again, I hope this video was helpful and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.